Today, Friday the 27th of February, you nearly tripped over your own feet, never mind a fire hydrant, power walking to that meeting. Quarterly reports. Someone needs a hobby. Mercury retrograde is clearly channeling your inner Mr. Bean. This afternoon is a social circus. You'll somehow find yourself agreeing to both Wendy's pottery class and Nigel's axe throwing. Pottery demands less coordination, says you. Your doomscope animal today is a duck pretending to be calm while paddling furiously, which is less graceful than a giraffe on roller skates. By evening, your brain's emptier than a chocolate orange after you've been at it. Just one work email turns into a deep dive into expenses from ages ago, wondering where that £2.50 went. Let's be honest, you probably bought a sausage roll. The moon is unimpressed with your Netflix queue. Advice: don't start a project you can't finish, or just blame it on the dog. Friday the 27th of February, morning arrives like a tax bill. Your inbox is already overflowing, a digital Everest of urgent requests you'll definitely get around to, sometime next decade. Remember that email you meant to send 3 weeks ago? Brenda from accounts does. She'll remind you. Repeatedly. Lunchtime brings video call chaos. That painstakingly chosen tropical beach background. Brenda and Gary are totally onto your game. Venus is playing havoc with your tech. Expect your microphone to cut out mid-sentence while passionately defending the merits of shop-bought cake over homemade. Tonight, productivity vanishes like biscuits at a Weight Watchers meeting. The moon is directly influencing your posterior, gluing it firmly to the sofa. Resistance is futile. That box set you swore you wouldn't start until the weekend? You're 4 episodes in by 9, wresting the remote from the cat. Then, online impulse shopping for ridiculous slippers. Advice: that red later folder is mocking you. Delete it. Friday the 27th of February will dawn with the clarity of a foggy window Gemini forgot to demist. This morning, you'll accidentally mute yourself on that important Zoom call, spend 20 minutes miming enthusiastically and then blame the broadband. Brenda from accounts will still like it, she likes everything. Around lunchtime, you'll find yourself in a passive-aggressive sandwich-making competition with Carol from HR because apparently you used her favorite pickle last Tuesday. Graham is looking for his stapler, again. It's probably holding Derek's syrup in place. Your doomscope animal is, inevitably, a goldfish re-enacting the same 3-second loop. This evening, you'll spend an hour deciding what to watch on Netflix, only to end up scrolling through Rightmove looking at properties you can't afford in Cornwall. You'll consider writing a strongly worded letter to the makers of Yorkshire tea about the diminishing size of their tea bags. You'll think better of it. Advice: stop saying I'll pop the kettle on. You won't. Cancer, Friday the 27th of February will be a day. This morning, the universe is clearly having a laugh as you attempt to navigate your flat. Expect a collision with the rogue houseplant you swore you'd repot, resulting in soil redistribution across your hallway. At work, Venus is staging a workplace rebellion. Brenda will absolutely use the last of the oat milk, and you will contemplate hiding her favorite mug. The afternoon sees you drafting that passive-aggressive masterpiece, accidentally copied to the entire company, including Dave from IT and his holiday speedos. This evening, the siren call of the sofa intensifies. That true crime documentary is beckoning, much like that dodgy kebab after a night out. Cancer, your Deliveroo history is practically a biography. Advice: avoid motivational speakers. You're chaotic enough already. Friday the 27th of February, the day starts with you realizing you're out of milk, again. 7 minutes are then wasted deciding whether instant coffee is really that bad. Mars retrograde is basically stalking your inbox. Prepare for a tidal wave of emails marked urgent from people who clearly have way too much time on their hands. Your doomscope object remains the unused iron still in its box mocking you from the cupboard like a shiny metal paperweight. At lunchtime, Nigel will corner you again. Yes, Nigel, we all remember the office Christmas party 2024. Wendy's still recovering. This afternoon your need for validation could power a small town. Tonight, prepare for the great streaming service scroll. On attempt number 14 to find something palatable, you will accidentally subscribe to a ferret grooming channel. Your upstairs neighbor, bless their cotton socks, will then embark on a passionate but ultimately doomed quest to master the harmonica at precisely 3 a.m. Advice: put down the phone and walk away from the internet before it's too late. Virgo, Friday the 27th. NASA's on the blower, double-checking their rocket science. Honestly, love, you'd have thought they'd remember last time. This morning finds you wrestling with a strongly worded email to Dave about the rogue custard creams. Venus retrograde is currently removing your mouth's off switch. By lunchtime, you'll have told Brenda her new perm resembles a startled poodle and then, bless you, offered to sort it out, triggering a swift retreat to your meticulously organized stationery drawer. Your attempt at damage control will involve baking Brenda a tray of brownies, each individually labeled with reasons you didn't mean it. Tonight, forget that Everest of ironing. Build a duvet den and watch documentaries about obscure cheeses. The stars are saying, and they're very clear on this, that fitted sheets are sent to try us. Advice: put down the label maker and back away slowly. Friday, the 27th of February, finds you, Libra, existing in a state of supreme ambivalence, while simultaneously composing a mental thesis on the acceptable number of scatter cushions. Your Doomoscope object, an extension lead groaning with plugs, much like your diary after saying yes to everyone. This afternoon, prepare for Mars retrograde to fire your inbox with passive-aggressive glee. You'll accidentally reply all to a memo about redundancies with a chirpy "sounds good." Accounts are watching. This evening, the stars are whispering ditch the ironing for a picture-perfect cheese board at precisely 8:17 p.m. You will then spend longer choosing an Instagram filter than it took to assemble the actual cheese board. Eventually, you'll just order a kebab and binge-watch Suits. Libra, your Deliveroo history is basically a cry for help. Advice: stop pretending you are minimalist. The Venus silent treatment continues. Friday, February 27th. Morning finds you accidentally voice noting your boss. Singing along to death metal, obviously. Mercury's having a laugh, seemingly rerouting your tech skills to 1995. How delightful. This afternoon, Sharon from accounts gets cornered about printer paper. What starts as a query spirals into a deep dive on hieroglyphics and ancient Egypt, complete with hand gestures. By 3 p.m., Dave from IT is mysteriously unavailable, claiming a sudden and severe allergy to paper. Tonight, the sofa's calling louder than your mother. Thai takeaway is a definite starter. A quick tick-tock scroll descends into an archaeological dig of your ex's cousin's wedding photos from 400 photos. You accidentally liked one. Curse you, thumb. Then ensues frantic unliking and blocking, a digital dance of shame witnessed only by next door's cat. Refresh your inbox one more time, and you'll summon RSI, not romance. Advice: resist the urge to DM him, and whatever you do, do not congratulate him on his new conservatory. Today, Friday the 27th of February, the stars have noted your utter dedication to optimism, Sagittarius. You'll announce right, let's smash today, seconds before trapping your cardigan in the photocopier at precisely 8:17 a.m. Blame Mercury being a cheeky so-and-so. This afternoon, you'll enthusiastically offer to build Brenda's new flat-pack wardrobe, despite last year's incident with her garden shed. Mars is clearly punishing you for promising to learn the ukulele soon. The moral dilemma between replying all to that email chain or suddenly developing a mysterious cough hangs heavy. As evening creeps in, cosmic forces conspire to make you re-watch that entire series about competitive pebble stacking while skillfully dodging 6 frantic messages from Gary about helping him move. You'll text "be there in 10" whilst actively debating whether you could plausibly fake a leg injury. Your Doomoscope vegetable today is a Brussels sprout nobody invited, bland on the inside, loudly proclaiming its existence to the outside world. Advice: stop volunteering. Your biscuit tin is nearly empty. Friday dawns, Capricorn, like finding a tenner in your old coat pocket, only it's a chocolate coin and slightly melty. You jolt awake convinced you've invented teleportation, but it was just indigestion and a rogue duvet corner. The cat, naturally, is utterly unimpressed. By lunchtime, Mars retrograde has superglued you to your chair with procrastination and the lingering scent of yesterday's pot noodle. Gareth from IT is poised to unleash another company-wide email about printer etiquette, again. Mercury is actively sabotaging your spreadsheets. You have approximately 27 minutes to back everything up, or you're contemplating faking a sudden illness. Tonight, the virtuous promise of that salad wilts into a yearning for cheesy chips and a Great British Bake Off marathon. You will spend precisely 41 minutes on Amazon debating the merits of different TOG ratings for duvets, like you're applying for NASA. Advice: stop overthinking relaxation. Maybe try actually relaxing, for once, you know? Aquarius, Friday the 27th of February threatens to be one of those days. You will start the morning scrabbling for your keys like a contestant on a game show, whilst your toaster emits a low, judgmental hum. Mars retrograde is clearly out to get you, as 2 unanswered emails from last year lurk ominously in your inbox, demanding your immediate attention. Your Doomoscope animal today is a quail who startles at their own shadow. This may mirror your reaction when Brenda suggests Fun Friday in accounts. Around 3 p.m., you'll agree with Keith about something, purely to see Sharon from marketing spontaneously combust. At approximately 4:17 p.m., the temptation to fake a sudden bout of mystery illness will be overwhelming. Tonight, embrace your inner hermit. Venus is definitely blanking you. Instead, you'll find yourself watching documentaries about competitive cheese sculpting while eating gherkins straight from the jar. This will bizarrely result in the purchase of a bulk order of novelty socks. Your neighbor Sheila will tut. Advice: resist the urge to Google your symptoms. Trust me, it is never just hay fever. Friday for Pisces kicks off with a public transport fail of epic proportions. You're daydreaming about that Oscar, right when your stop becomes ancient history. Brenda's emails are indeed coded. Think cryptic crosswords written by toddlers. The office potlucks landed in your lap. You own a spatula. Mayonnaise, however, is your nemesis. Denise glares, and your sudden holiday in the Seychelles exists only in your imagination. Tonight, all plans are cancelled. You'll be horizontal by 7, mainlining chamomile and giving the wallpaper the side eye. It probably judged your outfit yesterday. The remote's lost in the duvet abyss. You briefly contemplate calling mountain rescue. That Netflix binge is more intense than queuing for concert tickets. The cosmos isn't vibing. Not today. Today you're selling confidence like double glazing. Fake it till you make it, darling. Advice: stop arguing with the self-service checkout. It remembers everything.